Come to a kneeling position with your right leg in front, left leg behind, bringing the right foot in towards the groin, coming into pigeon pose. Sit up nice and tall with your hands at your side. Inhale, brace your abs, and on your exhale, walk the hands forward, lifting up way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor. Hold here for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace your abs, walk back up to a tall spine, plug your shoulders down, pull the belly in. Inhale, brace the abs and walk back out, folding forward. Make sure both sets of toes are pointed. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace the abs, walk it back up. Slowly rise up on your knees, switch your front leg, setting up for pigeon pose on the second side. Sitting up tall with fingertips by your side, pull the belly in towards the spine, lift in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Fog a mirror as you exhale, walking the hands forward, holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, low belly lifts in and up as you walk the hands back towards the hips. Plug the shoulders down, pull the shoulder blades together. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Inhale and walk the hands back out. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, walking the hands in. We're going to make our way to lie on our backs, coming to lie all the way down on our backs. From here, we'll take a moment to move our pelvis into flexion. So pelvic flexion is tucking the butt under like a scared puppy, flattening the low back into the floor. I want you to maintain this puppy dog tuck, and we're going to slide both legs out long, hip distance apart, both sets of toes pointed. Lifting our right leg up so it hovers a few inches off the floor with the pelvic flexion, with that flat low back. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg down, lifting the left leg up. Hold 10, 9, 8. And as you're holding, make sure that low back is pressing into the floor. Hold for 3, 2, lower that leg, switch back to your right leg, hold it up. Hold for 10, 9, 8, hovering from the floor only a few inches. Pointed toes, shoulders plugged down the back, soften the sternum inward, lift up way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor. Lower that leg down, switch sides. So as I'm giving you some checkpoints, I'm going to keep track of the time, so you just keep holding. And when I tell you, you can lower that leg, and we'll go to the other side. Lower the leg, switching back to the first side, holding for 10 seconds, building the strength of the lower pelvic floor. Watch out for twisting or hiking in the hips. Keep the hips even. Lower that leg, switch back to the other side, hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower it down. From here, we'll hug our shins in, rocking side to side, massaging that low back. So now that you understand the exercise, make sure the extended leg, both legs, the toes are really pointing. You're not locking out in the knees. You're really keeping your belly pulled in towards your spine, and your puppy dog tuck. You're flattening your low back into the floor. Let's revisit this exercise. Sliding our legs back out, hip distance apart, pelvic flexion. Right leg comes up, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower it down. Other leg comes up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower it down. Check your pelvis, tuck it under if it's not tucked, lift up way below the belly button. Right leg comes up, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, lifting the left leg. Keep your pelvis square. Keep alternating legs. Hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your shins in again. Rock side to side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The next exercise we'll be doing is a crunch up with the legs in tabletop. So the legs will be knees right over the hips, toes pointed still, shins are parallel to the floor. Our hands will come to our thighs. We'll crunch up, lifting our chin to engage the front of the neck, those neck flexors. Push the hands into the thighs and the thighs into the hands. Hold it here. Make sure you still have that flat low back, that puppy dog tuck. Hold again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you know what you're doing. Legs in tabletop, pushing thighs into hands and hands into thighs, keeping your low back flat against the floor, making sure the knees don't go beyond your hips, that they stay right over the hips. Lower the legs down. So you can always lower the upper and lower body between sets. Crunching up, hands to thighs, and we hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take your break. Check your puppy dog tuck. Soften your sternum in. Plug your shoulders down. Lift your chin. And take those legs up to tabletop. Toes pointed. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs down. Take a little pause. Check your pelvic position. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Lift in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Relax your front ribs in towards your back ribs. Press your back ribs into the floor. Float those legs up to tabletop. Hold them up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Push the hands into the thighs and the thighs into the hands. 3, 2. Lower those legs. We'll do one more here. Take it up. Hold it up. Push the hands into the thighs and the thighs into the hands. Keep your puppy dog tuck. Don't let the knees track beyond the hips. I'm keeping track of the time. Just 2 and 1. Lower those legs down. From here, we're going to brace our abs to come up to a seated position. And let's fold over our legs here, hanging like a rag doll, breathing. Inhale 1 and exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, going to 6, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, and inhale 6, rounding up. Take the hands behind the head, brace your abs, rolling halfway back, tucking our pelvis under, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Soften your sternum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up to your tall spine. Brace your abs. Exhale, puppy dog tuck, rounding halfway back. Hold it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up to your tall spine. Give me one more of those. Rounding halfway back, soften the sternum inward, hold. 10, 9, 8, plug the shoulders down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back up to your tall spine. Round all the way down, back onto your back, hands at your side, feet hip distance apart and parallel, knees pointing up to the ceiling. Brace the abs and send the hips up into a glute bridge, holding them up. Inhale. Exhale the air out. Inhale. Peel down from the upper back, mid back to the tailbone, floating the arms overhead, plugging the shoulders down. Turn the chin side to side, allowing that neck to release. And inhale. Pull those arms back down to the hips. As the pelvis goes up, hold it up. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Going to 2. Inhale 2. Exhale, peeling down. As the arms float overhead, shoulders plug down, turn the head right and left, And now just bring the arms down by your side. Great job. We're going to make our way over to a wall. We'll sit by the wall. If being seated bothers your back, you can always do this standing. Our focus is going to be to imprint our tailbone, mid-back, upper back, and the backs of our arms in a cactus position. We'll hold for 10 counts, focusing on really pressing the back body into the wall, and then we'll fold over our legs. I'd like you to externally rotate your legs from the hip sockets, pointing the toes, so that we get a little different stretch from the one we got earlier. Brace your abs and sit up nice and tall. Low belly is in. Find that cactus imprint. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold over the legs. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, going to 3. Inhale 2, just hang. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale, rounding up. Bring your cactus arms onto the wall. I'm going to keep track of the time and give you some checkpoints. Think about softening the sternum in, imprinting the backs of the arms, the backs of the shoulders, the mid-back, upper back, the back of the head. Keep the neck soft, chin lifted, gaze higher than eye level. Fold back over those legs. 3 breaths here. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1, pointed toes. Inhale 2, belly in towards the spine. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, brace the abs. Exhale, rounding up, find your imprint. Really press the back ribs into the wall. Soften the heart in. Plug the shoulders down. Widen your collarbone. Lift the chin an inch. And fold back over those legs. Hold. Inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3, rounding up. We're going to come into a kneeling position. Let's take our right leg forward, bringing our arms into a choir position. Have your left hand on top and your right hand on bottom. Right leg is forward, kneeling so as. Breathe here. Inhale. We'll pull out on the arms as we side bend, holding that side bend for 10 and 9, 8, 7. Pulling out on those arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Brace the abs. And again, side bending. If you feel pain in your knees, you can stay centered. You don't have to do the lateral flexion. But if you really pull your navel in, keep your hips even, and lift up way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor, you should be able to maintain that lateral flexion isometric hold for your external oblique strength and releasing those psoas. Bring it back to center if you're not. One more time on this side bending, holding for 10. 9, pull the shoulder blades together. 8, you can turn the head down on the diagonal, up on the diagonal, or keep it centered. 4 more counts. 4, bracing the abs. 3, 2, inhale your body back upright. Switch the knee. Take the pressure off the knee by pulling the belly button in, lifting in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Soften the breastbone in towards the back body. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades and puff the shoulders back towards my hands. Switch your hands. Right hand's on top now. Left leg is forward. Pull out on those arms as you side bend with a little upper back extension. Close those ribs. Keep your chin up. Even if you turn it down or up on the diagonal, I still want it lifted. Bracing your abs. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. And again, exhale, side bend, pulling out on those arms, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring yourself back to center. Brace the abs. Side bend, pull the shoulder blades together, lift the chin, widen the collarbone. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back up. Let's do one more for good measure. Really pull in and up on those lower abs. Side bending, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Making your way onto your forearms, coming into a plank. Now, if planks bother your back, just make sure the belly is in. You can always modify by having the knees down. We're going to hold the plank, feet hip distance apart, low belly firm, pelvis below. So no hiking the hips up like this. Keep the pelvis neutral and lower. Long like a plank. Okay, tap the knees down, push back into a child's pose, resting the tops of the feet and the shins onto the floor. Hold, inhale 1, breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2, going to 3. Exhale 2. Inhale 3, swim forward, back into that plank, forearms down. Step back if you need to, brace the abs, long as the board. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the knees down, sit back into your child's pose. Breathe here, inhale 1. Exhale 1. Option to flip the palms up, surrendering. Inhale 2. Tailbone heavy on the heels, exhale 2. Inhale, pelvis pulls down towards the heels. Exhale, inner thighs pull back. Swim forward again. Let's come onto those forearms. Step back into your plank, building that ab strength, building that back strength. This time as you're holding, I'm going to keep track of the 10 seconds. Go ahead and get started. Imagine my hands on your shoulder blades. Puff your shoulder blades towards those imaginary hands. Engage the serratus anterior. Plug your shoulders down. Lift your chin. Almost there. Hang in there. 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Push back into that child's pose. Hold it here. Inhale 1. Breathe. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Coming forward. Final 1. Step into that plank. Hold. 10, 9. Low belly firm. 8, 7, 6. Lift up way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor. We'll say it's 3 more. 2 and 1. Lower those knees. Make your way onto all fours, hands and knees, rounding into cat pose and arching into cow. Channel that cat and channel that cow. I like to inhale round, cat pose. Exhale, arch, cow. Inhale round, cat pose. Exhale, arch to cow. Find a neutral pelvis. Bring your right leg up into a right angle behind you, toes pointed. Square your pelvis to the floor. Those bony protrusions of your hips are shining like headlights to the floor. Pointing the toes of the lifted leg. You've got that leg at a right angle. You're trying to bring the foot in towards the booty. Hamstring curl, donkey kick position. Lift your chin, involving the neck flexors. Plug the shoulders down. Lower that leg and switch to the other side. Trying to kick the heel to the booty, pointing the toes. Square your pelvis to the floor. Neutral pelvis. Widen the collarbone. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Cat pose. Round. Inhale. And exhale, arch, cow pose. Inhale, round, cat. Exhale, arch, cow. One more time. Inhale, round to cat. And exhale, arch, cow. Find your neutral pelvis, and that's somewhere between rounding and arching. Take your right leg back into that donkey kick. Point the toes, bringing the heel towards the booty. Hold 10, 9. Square your pelvis. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the lifted leg. Switch sides. Make sure your hips are square to the floor. Bony protrusions are shining like headlights to the floor. Shoulders plugged down. Puff the shoulder blades up, imagining hands are right there. Hold that pose for 5 more counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower that leg down. Go immediately to the right side again, taking it up, pointing the toes towards the booty. Square the pelvis. Don't overlift or hike the hip. Keep it neutral. 5 more counts here. 5, 4, puff the shoulder blades up. 3, plug the shoulders down. 2, find that chin placement by lifting it and involving the front of the neck. And lower that leg down. Final set. Taking that leg up, hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into your cat and cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. One more. Inhale. Brace the abs and exhale. Great job. Coming to lie supine on our backs for some glute bridging. I'd like you to start with your feet hip distance apart, parallel, hands at your side. Inhale. Go ahead and lift the hips up into the air and extend your right shin, keeping your pelvis nice and square. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that shin, staying up. If this hurts your knees to extend a shin, just hold the double leg glute bridge like I'm doing right now. If it's a nice challenge and burn, extend the shin as I'm cueing. So extend your other shin, hold it out. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that shin. Pull the belly in towards the spine. Lift up way below the belly button on the pelvic floor and peel down from your upper back, vertebra by vertebra, placing the vertebrae onto the floor with precision. Pull your core in. Brace the abs. Send the pelvis back up. This is perfectly fine. You can hold this for the 20-second count that I am counting out, or you can do the marching variation that I will be showing now. Extend your right shin, toes pointed. Notice the thighs are the same height. Watch out for twisting in the pelvis, hiking, sinking. Keep it even. I'm keeping track of the time. I know these are hard. Bend the knee, lower that leg if you have it up. Extend the left, hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower that shin, stay up. Pull the belly in, lift up way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor, peeling down, upper back. Mid back to tailbone, final set. Inhale, prepare. Go ahead and send that pelvis up. Brace the abs. Extend your right shin. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that shin down. And other legs turn. Extend it, point it, or you're staying in the double bridge. Either way, count with me. Breathe. 10, 9, low belly firm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, plug your shoulders down. 3, 2, 1. Lower the shin, brace the abs, peeling down vertebrae by vertebrae, upper back to the mid back to the tailbone. Grab your shins, rock your way up to a seated position, pointed toes, reach for the outer ankles, and bring your chest onto your thighs. Breathe with me here. Inhale 1 and exhale 1. Inhale 2, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 5, going to 6. Inhale 6, exhale 6. From here, we're going to flip around onto our abdomen for some prone single leg kicks with our arms in Sphinx pose, pushing the forearms down into the mat, pulling out like we're trying to split it in half. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders, palms and wrists on the floor. Legs hip distance apart. Lift up way below the belly button on the lower pelvic floor, toes pointed. Kick your right heel towards your butt. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Keep going. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick, switch. Kick, kick, switch. As you're working here, continue on with the motion. Make sure you're not dumping the belly forward. It's important in this position because we can shift into an even deeper lordotic curve to have the navel in, to actively lift up on the muscles that stop our stream of pee. Continue on. You're doing great. Hang in there. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, kick, kick, and switch, kick, kick, and switch, kick, kick, and switch, kick, kick, and switch. Give me 2 more. Kick, kick, and switch, kick, kick, and lower yourself down. Supporting your forehead with your hands, brace your abs and shake your hips back and forth for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to come over to a wall, bar, or counter for some deadlifts for our glutes and hamstrings. Since this is our level 1, we'll be holding onto the wall. I want you to stick your booty back. You can take your outside hand to your hip. That's the hand that's going to reach down for your standing leg. The leg that you extend back, the toes should be pointed. And I want you to reach for your toes as you take the hand down and lift it back up. So I want half the range of motion. So don't go all the way down, go halfway down. Don't lock the knee at the top when you come up. You want to think about your hips as you hinge forward being square to the floor. You don't want one higher than the other. You don't want twisting happening in the pelvis. You can stick your butt back like you're closing the fridge with it. Firm your low abs. If you're feeling sensitivity in the knees, it's often a sign that you're not working hard enough in your core. Pull the belly in. Is it in, and are you lifting in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee? Because I venture to say, if you're not doing that, that's when you'll start to feel knee sensitivity. The core has to initiate the movement. Hang in there. Give me 1 more on this side. Let's go ahead and switch. Notice that I'm not doing full range of motion. I'm keeping that half range of motion for now. And I'm not holding that wall. We're on the other side now. I'm not holding that wall with a death grip. I've got a few fingers on it because eventually we'll be doing these in center, full range of motion, and you want to have the balance and the awareness. And that comes from your center. So is the belly pushing forward? Pull it in. Lift in and up on the muscles that stop your stream of pee. Hear your exhales as you hinge forward. I like to exhale down, inhale up. But honestly, as long as you are moving on the breath and keeping the low belly firm in and up, it's fine if you switch that breathing up. You want it to feel natural and you want to initiate from your center. Give me 1 more. From here, we're going to make our way into a wonderful stretch that we deserve after all that hard work. Coming to lie on our stomachs, bring your left hand right under your head. So the knuckles, you can rest your head on the knuckles of the left hand, and kick your right heel to your butt, grabbing that outer ankle, pointing the toes with your right hand. You can always grab a towel or something if you're unable to grab that foot, and put it around the foot and grab the towel instead. Breathe here. Hold it here. Release that foot. Switch sides. Holding onto the other leg. Hold for 10, 9, 8. Square your pelvis and really try to push the bony protrusions of your hips into the floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the leg, switching back to the first side. Holding the stretch. Set up. Get the pelvis square. Get the abs lifted in and up. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Switch back to the other side. So this switching back and forth is keeping this stretch active in a sense. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come to a comfortable seated position. Roll your shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job.